So Donald Trump has leached. Donald Trump has reached. Well, actually, nah, leached is actually correct. He has leached. Donald Trump has reached newer, more insane levels of evil never thought to be possible before, never seen before. Donald Trump has deployed an extremely disturbing and unethical new executive order, new rules applied to VA doctors. Donald Trump has now imposed a new rule that allows VA doctors to refuse to treat Democrats and unmarried veterans. This is being done, I guess, to target probably LGBTQ veterans and also veterans who are just unmarried. This is their way of trying to force the American public to get married, because if you get married, we'll actually treat your illness. Even if you sign on the dotted line. Even if you sign on the dotted line. Even if you sign that little paper where they say, who do you want to identify your remains if you're killed in service? Even when you sign that and you put whoever's name it is you want to identify your remains, all that, y'all know what I'm talking about. Even when you do all of that stuff, it's still not enough. You can still have healthcare denied to you, even if you're a veteran willing to die for this country. Because Donald Trump said so. Extremely disturbing and unethical. New rules allow VA doctors to refuse to treat Democrats and unmarried veterans. Department of Veterans Affairs says the change comes in response to a Trump executive order defending women. Defending women. Really? Defending women. Okay. Doctors at the Department of Veterans Affairs hospitals nationwide could refuse to treat unmarried veterans and Democrats under new hospital guidelines imposed following an executive order by Donald Trump. The new rules obtained by The Guardian also apply to psychologists, dentists, and a host of other occupations. They have already gone into effect in at least some VA medical centers. Medical staff are still required to treat veterans regardless of race, color, religion, and sex, and all veterans remain entitled to treatment. But individual workers are now free to decline to take care for patients based upon personal characteristics not explicitly prohibited by federal law. So this is Trump and company working around the race and gender and religion stuff. They know non-whites, women, people who are non-Christian tend to lean a little bit more left-wing. So they're now allowing you to discriminate based on things that are a little bit more roundabout. Oh, you're a Democrat, a Democrat. You're unmarried. We're not helping you. A guy who never served a day in his life is now declining, basically refusing to render service to veterans who have served because they're Democrats. Absolutely insane. Language requiring healthcare professionals to care for veterans regardless of their politics and marital status has been explicitly eliminated. Doctors and other medical staff can also be barred from working at VA hospitals based on their marital status, political party affiliation, or union activity. Oh, would you look at that? You believe in the rights of those who who are in the working class? You believe in shit like that? You believe in stuff like that? No health care, and you can't actually take care of people. This is all being molded so the doctors are all conservative, and the people who aren't conservative coming in to receive care can be told no. That's what all of this is about. They can be barred from working at VA hospitals based upon their marital status, political party affiliation, union activity. This is fucking demonic, and veterans will continue to vote Republican. We love the Republican. Fucking ridiculous. The changes also affect chiropractors, certified nurse practitioners, optometrists, podiatrists, licensed clinical social workers, and speech therapists. So all those IED victims with fucked up backs and fucked up eyes and fucked up feet and fucked up speech because their fucking brain was fried by an IED. Well, you voted blue? Sucks for you. Yo ass ain't getting no health care, according to Donald Trump. In making the changes, VA officials cite the president's January 30th? Is that what they meant to say? What the fuck? President's January 30th executive order titled Defending Women from Gender Ideology Extremism and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government. The primary purpose of the executive order was to strip most government protections from transgender people. The VA has since ceased providing most gender-affirming care and forbidden a long list of words, including gender-affirming and transgender, from clinical settings, because this is important work that needs to be done. This is just so pressing, so important. Lives are depending upon this. This is fucking ridiculous. Medical experts said the implications of rule changes uncovered by The Guardian can be far-reaching. They seem to open the door to discrimination on the basis of anything that is not legally protected. Exactly, said Dr. Kenneth Kitzer, the VA's top healthcare official during the Clinton administration. He said the changes open up the possibility that doctors could refuse to treat veterans based upon their reason for seeking care, including allegations of rape and sexual assault, current or past political affiliation, current or past political party affiliation or political activity, and personal behavior such as alcohol or marijuana use. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. But this is exactly in line with what Donald Trump and MAGA wants for the future. The Department of Veterans Affairs is the nation's largest integrated hospital system with more than 170 hospitals and more than 1,000 clinics. It employs 26,000 doctors and serves 9 million patients annually. In an emailed response to questions, the VA press secretary, Peter Kaspowicz, did not dispute that the new rules allowed doctors to refuse to treat veteran patients based on their beliefs, or that physicians could be dismissed based upon their marital status or political affiliation, but said, all eligible veterans will always be welcome at the VA and will always receive the benefits and services they've earned under the law. He said the rule changes were nothing more than a formality, but confirmed that they were being made to comply with Trump's executive order. Okay, if you're complying, then it's not a formality. Like, you kind of have to come out and say, hey, we do not care about your, like, we are publicly saying we will not comply with this. Like, we understand what Donald Trump is trying to do by stripping these protections, because Trump's not directly saying do not take care of these people, but he's clearly trying to roundabout kind of say, hey, don't take care of these people. Conservatives are the scum of the fucking earth, demonic pieces of filth shit. These people are not even fucking human. They deserve the worst. Like, to treat people like this is disgusting. Imagine serving your fucking country and your commander-in-chief is actively conspiring. He's all of our commander-in-chief. The commander-in-chief is actively conspiring against you. A man who dodged a fucking draft and said his personal Vietnam was dodging STDs. That guy is now denying your service because you're a demon or a Democrat, because you're gay, because you're LGBTQ, because you're fucking atheist, because you're Democrat, because you're liberal. Because of all of that, you don't deserve healthcare. And who's the arbiter of all of this? A draft dodger who flies around on Epstein's old decommissioned plane and does his little dance. That guy is determining whether or not you can receive health care depending upon your political affiliation. And we are supposed to pretend like these people are victims. We're supposed to pretend like these people can be spoken to, reasoned with, and they can't. These people are evil, they're crazy, many people are saying it, and this country cannot survive under any circumstance if MAGA maintains political power. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know this is the problem with liberals, is conservatives are so clearly evil, and the left is still trying to find a way to make conservatives think we're nice and fair to them. Nigga, fuck those people. Worry about rallying your base. Worry about making your base aggressive and angry and ready to fight. Worry about that, because it's go time. The president is actively trying to kill veterans, and you sitting here trying to figure out how to get conservatives to think that liberals like them. Nigga, fuck those people. Fuck conservatives. Fuck if they think we like them. Start rallying up the fucking base. I want to see fucking nose-ringed, blue-haired feminists learning about all type of weaponry and shit. That's what I want to see. I don't give a fuck about none of... Bro, we'll see conservative white America when we see them. I'll give it 50 years. I'll give them about 60 years for them to go back to acting like this. I give them 10 years before they fizzle out and realize they made a mistake yet again. It'll be another civil war where they fucking realize they fucked up, rewrite the story to soothe their own egos. It goes on and on and on. I'm tired of the Democrats trying to fucking convince conservatives that we like them. Nigga, we don't like you. And we have reasons for why. Nigga, fuck the conservative movement. Fuck MAGA. I don't support none of this shit. And frankly, it's a disgrace what's happening. It's so disgraceful. Many people are saying it. Fucking insane, dude. Insane. Denying service to veterans because of their political affiliation. By the way, all of Donald Trump's beef with the Democratic Party is because of his own behavior. No one told him to consort with Russia before being elected. Nobody told this nigga to deny aid to Ukraine if he didn't receive dirt on Joe Biden. Nobody told this nigga to try to steal an election when he realized he lost. Nobody told him to do none of this shit. Well, actually, Giuliani did tell him it was a good idea to try to defraud the American government during an election. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, nobody, bro, this thing is an old, like, grown-ass nigga, bro. Like, Giuliani and Trump, like, bro, they've been around way too long. Trump, grown-ass nigga. Nobody told him to do none of this shit. He chose to do this shit of his own free will. I'm not buying this victim narrative about Trump. Trump has all of these legal issues with the government, with the Democrats, because of himself. And now he's taking it out on private citizens because he can't accept the fact that his own actions, of course, had consequences. Now the nation must pay because this man, who's never, ever, ever had to be accountable for jack shit in his life, was given power once again. This nation is heading straight to hell.